an assembly of sinners saved by the power of the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's who we are.
Well, I met him in South Beach partying. I really never thought that this Dominican man that I met was gonna follow me all the way to Las Vegas and be my husband for all these years. Like, I always wanted to be good people, but definitely wasn't like godly. Even though I met him partying, he stepped up. We had our daughter, and a year later he asked me to marry him. We actually went to a parent-teacher conference in our secular school for our daughter, and a believer, the teacher was a believer. She brought us in and said, we really need to talk. And I looked at him and I said, okay, what did our daughter do? And she's like, nope. She's like, I just wanted to invite you to church, and I feel like you guys would really benefit from that. Do you guys go to church? And we said, yeah, we've been going to Christ the King for 10 years. We're Catholic and stuff. She's like, I want to invite you to Calvary.
When I started coming to Calvary, I was like, I wasn't feeling it. Like, it was like, okay. Pastor there was preaching and he was like talking, and I feel like this, like I cannot be like I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, something's wrong with me. Like, he's calling me to the front, like pulling me, I was, nah, I'm not gonna go there. Like, nah, it's not for me. And crying, I'm like, man, I trying to hold myself in the chair. Like, it's not me. Like, I cannot go there, like I can, but my heart was like still like, you have to, like something was pulling me. I had to go to the front, Well, I got touched hard when I went to the mission. I feel like when Pastor Derek came to me and touched me, that's when I feel like God was calling me, touching my heart. Wow. I was saying, like, what's going on with me? I feel like a different guy,
So after our first daughter, they told us we cannot have any more kids, to consider that a miracle. And then, lo and behold, I go into the doctors and I'm pregnant with twins. And so in that time that we couldn't have kids, we were always wanting to adopt. We always wanted to have more kids. And so that was always an option for us. Nothing that you ever do for the Lord is easy. But that's why you need faith. And that's why you need Him. Because He brings you back down to your knees. And so our heart just started breaking for the things that the Lord's heart breaks for. The orphans, we're called to be their covering. We're called to, be along the side of them. And so we weren't expecting it to be easy. We just didn't know what it was like until we lived it. There's so many miracles that God does. I mean, we've seen it with every single placement. We've seen Him touch them, soften them. Just the way they come in, like you said, with walls.
It's hard to let them go, because you spending time. It's like, you feel like it's your kid, You love them, you teach, but it's hard. But we have to think what's best for them, We have to let it go. We teach him the words, we teach him everything, but you have to let it go.
We did what we did in our time when He entrusted those kids to us in that time. As heartbreaking as it is, we have to comfort ourselves back on who Jesus says He is. And He is the King sitting on His throne in control. And we did our job and we planted the seeds. And one of our daughters is getting baptized this weekend. And, we give all glory to God because she's 14. This is a time where she's doing it because God's called her to. When we sing the worships, you've been so faithful, you will do it again. I've seen the mountains move. It's literally what God's done for us. In each instance, in each moment, every prayer has been answered. I cannot tell you that I have not known what to do because He's come through. That's why He's so amazing. That's why it's a miracle. But you don't know that until you live it.